London lawa. So much studios in London.
So yeah, branch in Nigeria.
Dé láti Naija. Èmi tó jẹ́ pé mo ti dàgbà síbí ìjú ẹ̀ lọ, mo sì lè sọ dáadáa. Kí ni reason tó lè sọ?
But white people when they go to Nigeria, we don't sound like this. There's people like there's Nigerians that are very, very eloquent.
Yeah.
They're very posh when they speak. Like not everyone.
No, but let's say I like the example. Let's say there's a white guy that went to Nigeria, yeah, and he picked up the Nigerian.
That's
accent.
what.
Wait, hold on.
So annoying.
But it sounds bad.
This is where Lagos meets London. Where Peckham boys chilling in Sapa London. As Muritala Mohammed, Heathrow is where London Bridge links Third Milan Bridge via Coast. This is where Lagos meets London.
When did you guys start pull up?
Pull up. We started.
Oh, we talking?
Oh
yeah, come I saw Yoruba now.
Podcast. When did you guys start pull up?
4 years ago, COVID times. So that's when I opened the studio. That's the time we started the podcast.
You opened the studio inside COVID?
Yeah, during COVID.
Well, that's backwards, isn't it?
It was backwards, but people wanted to go. The people were going out. People wanted to start things. But
and
it was
you
still
were
lockdown.
allowing it?
Yeah, it was lockdown. But it was later phases.
Oh, okay.
Okay, not
towards
like
the
when
end.
it was.
It wasn't like... No.
It wasn't like
middle.
It was around July.
Okay.
It was around July, so we were easing out. But
Were we?
Yeah.
We went into lockdown in like
Jan.
Feb.
No, Jan.
It wasn't Jan.
It was easing up.
No.
In August.
Sorry.
And Eat Out to Help Out was August as well.
Sorry. We went into lockdown in March.
March. It was February because I remember I was at a wedding.
It was the day before my birthday.
Exactly.
When in March is your birthday?
18th. We went to
March the 15th. That's why I can remember.
Yeah, we went into
very
lockdown 17th.
Yeah, I can remember.
Around that time.
It was like March the 15th for my birthday. I'd gone to link a girl and
You always your stories about girls.
that was a long time. Do you know when lockdown was?
But still, your
lockdown now
stories.
is like 5 years ago.
He was my age back then.
Yeah,
He was Gen Z back then.
lockdown was 5 years ago, so it's okay.
Literally, I feel robbed by lockdown. Like they robbed time from me.
I hear you.
Like I really feel like.
Do you think without lockdown you'd have been married now?
What's going with this guy?
Are you mad?
Are you married?
You need to dead this joke right now. Listen, everyone do you know people are even commenting about it.
You always put
I said it one time. Now everyone's saying it.
Even on your stories, the last one I'm saying
Sorry?
Ali's trying to make this a personality now.
Am I ready for marriage? Absolutely. Don't I look ready? I'm ready.
But it's an internal thing.
I'm ready. I'm ready to have a forever love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm planning my wedding hashtag.
At 25, Ogbeni chill.
Just relax. Bro.
Relax.
Honest.
Relax.
No. This I don't like when older people bully young people to stay single.
Because when I'm single, why are you trying to get married?
You're saying stay single. No, marriage
I'm
is a good
single.
Thing, so
You stay. You're the one.
If it's a good thing, why
Listen,
should
it's
I
not going to
delay?
impact me anyways. It's him that should face you because you're stealing his options.
What? Why? It's not stealing my option.
Guys tend
Different
to
age.
go to younger girls.
My own age is I can marry 50 years old. If reach 50 years old woman,
Is that love?
bro. If I can love
Anything
her,
that
if
comes
I
with
can-
That's so net.
I can love her.
Listen, anything that comes with money, OJ can do it. As long as there's
That's
money
not a good
involved.
reputation, you know.
It's
very-
not.
Lie, it's
Money
not a
must
good
be
reputation.
made.
It's not a good reputation.
He would date a stripper.
Money must be
He would
made.
date a stripper.
I can date. It's for my age. The options are. The options are.
You're fine. You're fine. This is what I say
Bro.
about men, bro. There's new cohort every year. They're just unloading new updates
I can
every
date.
year.
I can start dating. It's a person like for me. Obviously, I wouldn't date like anything lesser than a 25 years old.
As a
At your-
31
at
As a
your age.
31-year-old.
year old guy.
But there's 31-year-olds that they'll say as long as it's legal, they will date an 18
My
years old.
brother-
They will date a 20 years old. Yeah.
My brother is 25 right now, and
boy.
he's not trying to date someone that's 21 years old. Is that a bad thing?
That's the current-
They're within. He's
25.
25. Right. I don't see anything wrong with. But he's like, what's a 25-year-old got to do with a 21-year-old?
You might just be a bit young. Like you're still young. When you get to 25,
They're within the same range. If you ask me, that's why I
They're
said
not.
to
No,
him.
they're not. Because like
They're
a
not
21-year-old is
She's
just
finished uni.
recently though.
They're not anymore.
Very recently.
Yeah, but he's
See, when you touch 25, that's when you start seeing yourself as an adult.
right.
As an adult. 21 in your mind, you just feel like 21 years old. 21 years old.
Oh, I was a baby.
Let me even look at myself at 21 years old. But 25.
15 years ago for you now.
It's okay now. Yeah, I've seen 25 to 20 because you're almost 26 and then 21. I don't.
He's 26 and wow, this month. Wow, his birthday's coming up.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay, I see it, but I mean, I don't see anything
Could
wrong
you
with
date
it.
younger?
That's a big ass question. Do you know what it is?
But why not?
Yes.
No. Before, if you had asked me this, it would have been a flat out no. But at this age that I'm at right now, right, I cannot be picky.
No, I don't think so.
I don't feel like I can be picky. I feel like, but I have a range. Like I can't go past.
20.
I'm 30. I can't do past 28. And you have to be like a very mature 20-year-old guy. Like literally have everything sorted.
I think if I was a woman and I was 30, I would be able to date at least 26 years old.
I share one year. That's
26,
it. Because what are you doing with a 26-year-old?
Why?
You said you
Why
can
not?
date 50.
No, as a man.
I know, as a man. You say you can date 50. Do you want 50
Have
years?
you know? There's some 50 years old that are good looking, bro.
Do you want kids, bro?
Then now that's a factor that you have
Exactly.
They need to factor
Then
in.
you have to.
Big mommy doesn't want to go to labor room again. She's
True
not
that.
Understandable. Now we can do.
True that.
Sorry,
But miracle happens now. People still can.
you're wasting your time.
No, people still have kids at 50.
The
Yeah.
chances are
Very
very
slim, but
slim.
it's doable. It's possible.
It's not. I think it's better to just know that you guys, if you're going to have kids, you either want to adopt or surrogacy. Yeah, so it's not. You wouldn't necessarily. If it happens through the woman, then yes, it's a beautiful surprise. But you wouldn't go into that.
So he can do 50 years old. What's the oldest you can do or have done?
I've never done anything more than a year above my age, I don't think.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I think if push came to shove, I think I could do like 28
As a 25-year-old
as a
guy.
25-year-old.
I don't
One
think
time,
you can
yeah.
do a 28-year-old.
I've got...
You
At 28.
You mean like Mariah,
28-year-old woman. I don't think so.
Why?
I think that's the age that a woman is at her peak.
So
There's a lot of pressure that comes with dating like a 20.
Oh, you mean like we wouldn't be on the same page?
Exactly.
No, but that's the thing. Like you're assuming I'm on the same page as a 25-year-old boy or man. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but I feel like you not feel like you feel like you're more matured.
Not even that more matured. It's like I feel like I would be ready for that timeline. Like I'm ready to get married.
You'd be on the same
Wait,
timeline
are you
as
saying
she
right
is.
now you're ready?
I could marry this year.
So and you can say this on pull up, and they won't kill you.
They will laugh, but it's true though.
But on all your boys,
We're all the same age.
25.
I could get married this year.
What structures do you have in place for you to feel like you can get
You're
married?
asking too much questions.
It's not
I
too much
think
question.
It's fair though.
Like, do you have a house?
No.
So how do you want to? I bet you and your wife want to leave.
We're moving together.
You rent a space.
Okay, you're gonna rent.
We'll rent a space.
I am not renting with no man. At this age
No, I'm
that
not saying
I'm
she will
at.
need to pay. It'll be my house. She
But
can move in,
still,
though.
for me, the way I see it. Okay, I want to talk about something else before we go into after this.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
for me, as a 30-year-old woman, I am not.
As a 40 years old.
I'm 30. Are you?
This guy.
You're a bombastic, stupid guy. As a 30-year-old woman, I'm making sure that I have my house ready before I do no big elaborate wedding. I need to have that mortgage going. And sorry, I don't mind having a long engagement, but as long as the mortgage is done, by the time once we're done, you know, with the big wedding, and then we're going back to a rented apartment, am I dumb?
Do you know?
Stupid.
I understand it from a perspective of your like being 30, but like
This is not even about age for me. Even at 25, I would have wanted to have my own house first
that whole
before
pressure
a big
of
wedding.
owning a house. I don't feel that.
You don't?
No.
Wow, that's like having wealth. Like, don't you feel?
I hear you, but like you can have wealth in other ways. Like for example,
Absolutely,
For
but
example, if you're like in a career that you're really well paid.
So why wouldn't you want to get a place if you're well paid?
Because you might feel like, for example, let's say you don't know where your timeline is. Like, let's say you want to move or stay in this country. You might not want to be tied down to London.
I hear that.
Yeah,
but for
so
me,
it
there
depends.
was a point where I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna wait till I get a place with my husband,
Yeah.
and then I waited, and I was like, listen, I cannot keep
yourself.
paying someone else's rent.
I hear you, man.
That's the way I
hear
see
you,
it.
I hear you.
So I'm just like, let me just do my own thing and try and find something really. But talking about like age difference, right now in Love Island, there is a 23 years old guy dating a 32 years old woman.
Outside of the villa or
in the villa.
what is it? I thought they don't take 32 years. They don't take old people in the villa.
This is the all star. So anybody's there was Marcel's 39 and he was on there. He's just
even after he went to Love Island, he's still he's still single.
He left with someone.
So
but
what I'm trying to understand is
He left with someone. He's even been married to.
yeah, he left.
Okay.
He came into the villa fresh off of a divorce. The divorce is not even final yet. And
is Love Island not to look for love? So is he already looking for love?
he's already ready for the next one, man.
wow.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, isn't that
He must
insane?
be being there for money.
Yeah.
So
most
there's
of
a
them are there for money.
23 years old that is dating our world.
32.
The guy who's 23.
The guy is 23.
23.
The
And
girl
woman
is 32.
She must be very, very hot.
She is beautiful.
So
She's beautiful, but that's not the point.
I'm sure they're not talking about marriage or anything. It's just dating, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, they're on
but
a
she's
TV
ready
show
for
as well.
that. She's
She's ready for what?
to settle down.
With
Like
a 23-year-old boy.
no, but like
She's
obviously,
mistaken. She's mistaken.
obviously that's not
23 years old,
ideal.
summer's coming up. My
Summer's
boy is
coming, my
already
boy is-
planning his
I
trips.
swear.
That one is not. That one, I don't think
swear.
that's gonna. It's fine to date. You can date, but I feel
Yeah.
like as a 32 years old,
Are you ready for marriage?
me, am I ready for
At
marriage?
31, what's he
Yeah.
doing?
No, I'm not ready for
Yeah,
marriage.
Why?
I'm not in the.
This is the problem. This is why us 30-year-olds are single because
Nobody
people
asked you to be
people
single till
our
30
age
years
range are
old.
not serious. Hold on a
Nobody
minute.
asked you to be
I
single
don't
till that age.
choose to be single.
What do you mean
I
you didn't
can't
choose?
marry myself. I can't date myself. But the thing is, people my age range, they're not freaking serious. They're playing
What?
about people like you are
No,
like, oh, I'm
you're
not
not-
ready to get married.
Yeah,
Who am I
but-
going to marry then? A 25-year-old
Wait.
that's ready to get married?
Why not?
He's ready and he's 25.
Yes, I'm saying yeah. You can. It's free game.
I'm not
talking
doing
about
that.
him in person.
I'm
Like, personally, I'm
kidding.
saying if you see a 35 years old that is ready to get a 25 years old that is
25,
why not?
I'm absolutely not
You should
doing
prioritize
that.
your happiness.
Please, I'm
No,
not.
but if he's like,
Yeah.
if he's got everything that you want,
I'm not doing it.
25.
I'm not doing it.
No one has to know.
I'm not
You don't
doing
even
it.
have to tell people.
I'm absolutely not doing
I've-
it because we're gonna celebrate birthdays and people will be there. No, I'm not doing
I
it.
will just say, it's,
No way.
You won't
No
put the-
way.
I don't
you
understand.
won't put
That
the
means
age on the
you're-
invite.
I'm not doing
that
it.
means-
You won't put the
No,
age
no,
on
that
the
means
invite.
you're
I'm age
conscious
conscious.
of no,
Absolutely. I'm not going to deny
You're
that. I'm a Nigerian Yoruba girl, of course. It's inbuilt in me to, at a certain age, you know, my mom and my dad, there's a 10-year gap between them. My dad's 10 years older than my mom. That's the type of arrangement that I want.
Ha.
I want to be able to say,
What?
Want is different.
When did they get married?
you don't worry about that one.
That's not something that you want.
Yeah,
So
want
are
is
you
different.
saying right now you marry a 40 years old man?
For me,
She wouldn't mind, she wouldn't
if he's serious, got his shit together and has no kids,
God-fearing.
but
You will not be worried that what are you doing till 40
that's
years
a
old that
red
you're not
flag for
married?
me.
Yeah,
That's a
so-
red flag.
But you said you would.
I'm ready. Oh.
Wow.
Sorry,
that is-
we're gonna need to cut this out because I'm sounding desperate.
Yes, well, you're making it like your personality.
You're making it my personality.
No, because
It's
you
a
put it on your story.
conversation.
Even with the Valentine's Day one, you put it on your story.
It's not, I'm
What
just,
did you put? What did you
but
put?
I didn't say anything particularly. I'm just sharing what I found funny.
What did you put?
I can't even remember. He's watching me like a fucking hawk.
What I'm
you
saying
tell.
is,
You, what,
okay,
what was
there was
it?
a post. This guy, Tiwi Tay, he was talking about like
That's
this,
funny though.
that-
Exactly.
yes, but
It's
wait,
banter.
I know it is. I know it's
Yeah,
funny that it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
saying like this year. But she now put her own caption to say, God, I beg.
No, but it's the
what else
caption.
can you write to something like that? It's
No,
a
yeah,
funny joke,
and the
man.
reason why I said the caption is because
seen
he actually said it in the thing.
Yes,
he said God, I beg. So I was just mimicking
you were just
what
mimicking
he said.
what he said. Okay,
exactly.
okay.
So
This
being
guy.
married is I'm still a baby girl. You know, I'm still
God,
quick to
I
travel,
beg.
but I ideally I'm not a kid no more. Like I would
Have you
want
ever
to
done a
settle
vacation
down.
before?
I did one time.
Did you contribute?
I did absolutely.
They said that if you contributed, that it can't be a vacation.
well,
Who
at
said
the
that? That must be a Gen Z thing.
That's what
It's people in your
this
gen.
was a
That's
long
what I
time
heard.
ago.
That's what I heard.
It was a long time
I
ago.
disagree though.
And the thing is, I don't really want to talk about it much. It was a long time ago, but I was the one making the most money.
Hey, breadwinner.
So I had
You
a
did.
better job. So of course I paid more actually.
It's not, then that one is not
You sponsored
vacation.
him.
I was young.
just
I
took him
was
on holiday.
young.
He sponsored him.
It's sponsored. That one is not vacation.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
even him is meant to say,
This was a long
let
time
me save my
ago.
money, and then when I have enough money, at least for us to go
No,
out. then-
at the time, I mean, this guy was still living at home at the time, and I
so?
was renting. So I had more money. I was, I was already in my
Stable job.
career, and he wasn't.
So what I'm saying is, if he's living at home, then he should be able to save more.
But basically, my point is that he didn't have his shit together
Yet.
at that time.
Yeah.
But now he's doing well, I guess.
Yeah, you can spin the block.
Absolutely not.
Okay, well then.
Stay at home.
I've never done a vacation before, but that's one of my goals. So instead of that, like I'm still looking forward to things like that instead of marriage.
I hear you. Okay, but like vacation can happen in the wedding. Facts.
Exactly.
Like, bro.
No.
No.
He wants to do relationship vacation, bro.
No. After marriage,
vacation.
No, you need to, because
that experience. I get what you mean.
Marriage, you're already inside the marriage. It's a different experience than when you guys are just.
I hear that.
If you're not married, at the end of the day, it's still fornication. If you're not married, like you're still funny, and there's something about the forbidden fruit that just makes it more exciting. But like,
isn't that why people go on holiday to fornicate?
I don't necessarily think that's the only reason why people go
in a tropical place. That's one of the main.
Especially if both of you are living in London, it's also a break away from the city. Because look at the weather today, bro. The weather's been shit for like the whole month.
Yeah,
it's been very bad.
I don't
Sometimes
know if
you just
plan. Oh, we're gonna go and fornicate. But like,
I don't think everybody plans to go for it.
It's like it's an unspoken rule.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's just.
But I wouldn't say the
excited.
first thing. When you guys are planning holidays, I wouldn't say the first thing that will be in your mind is, oh my god, we're knacking. It would be like, oh, we're gonna.
So why do you really want to do it?
Why do I want to do it? Because I feel like it would be like a nice experience to be with someone in a different space. Even if you're dating someone in London or dating anywhere, maybe your partner is in America, you guys just meeting up. Okay, you guys are meeting up somewhere.
Halfway
it's just exciting.
Nice.
So are you going to be paying for the full thing?
I don't mind paying for the full thing.
Oh man, I did vacation wrong.
I don't mind paying for the full thing.
The next one I go on, I'm not paying shishi.
I've heard of seen is the guy that pays. So your vacation, like
I said, it was a long time ago.
Wait, sorry. It's not a bad thing for you guys to go out. I'm just saying.
I don't see anything wrong with it at the time. I didn't see anything wrong with it because
even now there's nothing wrong with it.
I would, but ideally the next one I don't want to pay for anything. I've learned. I want to be treated
like a treat.
Yeah, like a queen. So yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Have you been on a vacation at 25?
Yeah.
Ah, you stuttered.
I was gonna ask what's a vacation.
You stuttered.
Is that vacation with a bed?
You've been on vacation.
No, I've been on one.
With a bed, and did you pay for everything or?
No, so
she
got me the flights out there for my birthday.
Oh, nice.
And then
you
sorted everything else.
That's nice. That's a good 50-50.
You still with this person?
Yeah. That's
what I can just say is that's really good though. If you guys are actually together, and
like getting bread together,
and not even that, and she's actually like supporting you, and you guys are coming like that. That's amazing, honestly. I wish I'd used my time when I was young to actually build that kind of relationship.
Yes, I think it's a blessing to be fair. It's a blessing to be fair. Like having someone that can
if I
support you like with what you're doing,
like not even just them being genuine. If I knew, I would have invested more time in
looking for something like that
instead of looking for baddies. I should have focused more on that. My aim was I need to make money, and then these girls I need to like they'll be like goals. But now, obviously, now you understand better.
What's a baddie?
That's a good question. It's so funny because like my boy asked me this. He was like, "Oh, what makes a woman beautiful versus what makes her bad?" Like you can have two women that look similar aesthetically, but like
but I think the when you say a baddie, it's like a woman that's extremely beautiful. Am I getting it wrong?
Hold on. So for example,
like
Omotola John, someone we all know, she's
sexy. Yes,
she's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. But there's some women in Nollywood that you say, oh no, she's a baddie because of like maybe like body shape, which is more like sexual. She might have a more sexual body shape. That's a baddie. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
But so is it the sex appeal?
I would say more so. I
wouldn't say there's like a textbook definition for baddie. It's just pop culture. It's a pop culture slang.
Yeah, but there's a type of woman that fits that. Like there's a woman that's always a baddie. Like if she's got a certain shape and she dresses a certain type of way, you're gonna call her a baddie.
Am I a baddie?
Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
I feel like you fall into that category.
Absolutely.
2 a.m. in Lagos.
What's going on here, though?
Go and look at my Instagram. That's why. 2 a.m. in Lagos is going to be...
What's going on here?
2 a.m. in Lagos.
You don't want to know how much we fight. Me and I, absolutely, we wouldn't.
We
walk.
don't fight. We bicker. That's different.
A lot. Me and I, we wouldn't walk. And a Muslim,
passion.
Okay.
She wouldn't date.
No,
him.
I would absolutely
Would you date
not.
interfaith? Would you date a Christian?
Absolutely not.
But you would never date
No,
one.
never.
We've already had an episode where we've already broken it down.
Fair,
But I would date a Christian, 100%. I would date a Christian.
I'm not doing that to myself.
Have you done it before? I feel like Christian girls be dating Muslim boys though.
There was a time I was really like
Into
a guy. I think I was infatuated at the time, and it was going well. It was going good. And then he said, "I'm Muslim." I was like, "Damn it! You should have told me. You should have told me."
What are your reasons?
I just don't believe in interfaith relationships.
you don't want to do it again.
Because I've already dissected
This
it.
like
on the
a
previous
30
episode.
minutes conversation where she already said no.
It's a hard no for me.
Fair.
It's just too much to consider, and nah. Not
So
into
that means your partner's faith is important to you.
Absolutely.
Could you date someone that's a Christian but not as like into his faith as you are, for example?
I'm into my faith. What are you talking
That's
about?
what I'm saying. So if he's not up to your quote unquote standard,
Okay, so the way I see it is that nobody's perfect. We're all trying to be like Christ, right? Okay, so
Aka has already said our own is religion, not faith. She would date a Christian man. It's
Let
the
me
truth.
Let me answer.
Okay.
So the thing is, for me right now, at this age that I am, heaven's the goal. Okay, I'm all about God right now, and I'm very intentional with my religion and stuff. So for me, I want a man that we can pray together every morning. I want a guy that we can read the Bible and he sends me Bible quotes and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna get that from any willy-nilly Christian guy.
okay.
Yeah, I feel like you have to I want a guy, let me put it this way. I want a guy that has a fear of God. Because it's the fear of God that stops a man from doing all the evil stuff that happens in this world. I feel like that man doesn't have the fear of God.
Even pastors.
If you have the fear of God, listen, if you have the actual fear of God, you will be scared that God can actually slap you from heaven, and he will slap you.
I don't think that's
what I want.
Are you talking about guys that are cheating?
Everything. I feel like the fear of God will stop a guy from, choosing his flesh above his
Even the way he treats you, like in the moment, he might want to do something that's not positive.
But it's just
it's the fear of
God.
God.
The fear of God is that God can do something to me.
This is God's daughter.
And
this is God.
This girl is made in God's image.
This is God's daughter. Yeah,
do you get what I mean? That's what I want. I don't want somebody that plays fake. Just have that fear of God. We can work with that. I can work with that.
That's a good answer.
Right. Because that's how I feel.
Good answer.
That's what I pray for every day.
Amen. I'm happy. Amen. So you just finished accounting.
Yes. Just made it. Chartered accountant.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I work in finance, accounting.
Do you? Nice.
Yes.
One of my clients right now is in London Bridge, so we're local.
Oh,
We're
nice.
local.
Oh, are you working already?
Yeah. So I was working at a company and they were paying for my exams.
Wow.
So
Have you finished your exams?
Yeah. I'm
Wow.
chartered now.
Nice.
Chartered
Did
in
you do
December.
SEMA or ACCA?
ACA.
Oh, I'm doing SEMA management.
How you doing?
I'm
How you
not even
finding it?
done yet
How you
because
finding
I'm
it?
working.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
hard.
It's tough.
So you just did that straight after you didn't work or anything?
No, I was working at the same time. But it was like a 3-year process.
Right.
Yeah.
And the things that you obviously, because to be fair, I'm just not a serious candidate. Like
It's hard though to
It
do it while you're working.
is.
It's tough. It's tough.
you
Like,
have to be really locked in.
Yeah. Those we failed some exams. We went again, bro.
You do it again,
Literally,
honestly.
but we made it in the end, bro.
But well done,
Thank you,
congratulations,
thank you.
Black excellence. I love to see it.
Nice. So how do you? I feel like, but how do you balance? Because obviously you've got, this is your business and you've got that going, and you're planning your marriage.
I'm looking for hashtags.
And so, but how do you find it? Do you find it overwhelming?
Sometimes, man. But do you know, is having like a good support system and that.
What does your support system look like?
My support, like my support system, like family as well.
He just
like,
pointed my support system.
do you get me? Like family and that. Obviously, there's some days that I'm not here at all. For example, when I was doing exams, I was only here 1 day a week, and she would handle the rest of the days. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So like, there was that. So it's just like having people understanding what you're going through, and it's even tough because like, you know, like when you're going through stuff, like you're focused on something, you don't have time to be there for other people.
Yeah.
So like having people that understand that and not taking that too personally was like amazing. Now that chapter's done, you can try to like actually try and make time for people. But yeah, it was hard. Like there's no other way about it. It was just like a hard time, innit? But I had to do it.
I'm getting into that phase where I'm ready to lock down now.
I
feel like I've had all the fun I wanted to have, and because I have FOMO.
Of missing, yeah,
I have FOMO, so I can't not go out and travel and stuff. But I think I've done everything now. It's out of my system, so it's just like there's nothing out there for me to do now. So it's just to lock in and try and get more money, really.
SEMA's good.
SEMA is where the money's at, but it is a lot of time and effort.
Look at us, we're twins, finance twins.
Right.
Finance twins looking for marriage. You guys are
we're twins.
Do you want his wife to slap me?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying in your way.
We're twins.
It's the finance in us, man.
It's the finance in us. Ready to settle down.
No, but
what does your weekend look like? Like for you, for like a 25-year-old.
Here, bro. I'm just here, like at the studio, but I'm not. You know how you say you have fear of missing out.
Yeah.
I'm not the going out type.
Right.
So like
You've never been.
Like I don't know if that matters.
So how do you meet people?
Yeah. But I've made so many friends.
You know, true
so
podcasting.
many friends.
If you're
like, there's people that I've met at the studio that would come to my wedding.
Wow. Would I get an invite?
Let's see how this podcast
We're
goes.
finance twins.
Let's see how this podcast goes.
She'll find a way. Like she said, she has fear of
You made
missing
me sound
out.
creepy. What?
No, that's not. I'm
this
saying,
is why we
That's
fight.
you can
Do
come
you
with
see why
me.
we fight?
I'm saying like you invite me, then
Why
you can
would
come
he
as my
invite you and
person.
not me?
She'll find a way.
It's my brother.
You're making me sound like a crazy person.
No, we've known each other for a while now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Are you lying?
No, do you know where I met him?
Football.
We met together. We actually
said what
met
I said.
together.
I said what I said
We met
that
together
day.
at the same day when we went to do the interview.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Your voice just came back to me now.
Yeah, I remember you guys were outside.
Yeah.
See, we've been hustling for time, haven't we?
Bro. Even seen that interview, like, I keep seeing the picture of you next to FK, our former president, that picture. In the interview that you guys did. Yeah. So
saying
that
that
was
it's
when we
so
started out.
interesting.
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
interesting because I was in Nigeria in December and FK actually remembered me. I'm like,
Crazy.
oh, babe.
How was Eggcorn? How was going to that studio? You were there, right?
Yeah. It's
How
a
was
nice studio. It's really nice. Yeah.
Like, and they're very efficient, like the staff.
I love them.
Just
I
dealing
love
with them, like in the terms of like post-production, it was quite easy.
Oh, lovely, man.
Yeah, which is
I'm happy to.
Great setup. Why? Are you a part of the team?
No.
He was the one that gave me the person's number that organized it.
She's I met her when I went out tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You tell her your Lagos to London story now.
What's your Lagos to London story?
I mean, I was born in Nigeria.
Okay.
I came here when I was 7.
All right.
I've been living here since.
Okay.
Yeah. Went back.
That's the same as everyone, isn't it?
No, it's not the same as it. Were you born in this country? Where were you born?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not
There's a lot of us, you know.
Immigrants.
So you guys
I
are
swear.
first gen.
Yeah. Wait. So how old were you when you came?
I was 11.
Okay.
So you guys, they lot of first gen.
Yeah, first gen.
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's not easy, bro. It's not easy. But isn't that the same for you?
Exactly.
It's the same for. I used to think
That
it was just me. Like it
He
was
came at a
peculiar.
much older age.
Yeah, I used to think it was peculiar.
Now, why
like,
in accent no change? Sorry.
You don't need it to change. Selling point. They love it. They love it, bro. They love it, bro.
They love it.
They love it.
Oh,
And it's-
they?
No, girls absolutely
Really?
love- yeah, there's a certain brand of girls that they love, like the whole Naija aesthetic. Like the accent.
Not me.
Yes. You
Where
don't
were
know.
they?
That's
Why
what I'm
you
telling you.
do
My
it?
pool, my market is.
It's wide.
If I'm trying to form it, they'll tell me like, "Yo, just be
You're
a
doing too
Niger
much.
boy."
Do you know what though? I would rather somebody that just speaks the way, like the way Ashake at the Grammys when he was doing that interview. I was like, I love that.
He's just being himself.
He's just being himself. But
Yeah,
then you have people like who was faking it one time that was doing an interview, like the likes of our Weezy. He fakes it.
24
Let's just
No,
be-
but you cannot compare Whiskey to Ashake.
Absolutely.
Whiskey blew out when he was, I think, 17, 16, and he's lived half of his life abroad. There's been a lot of things that's influenced.
No, I disagree.
No.
I disagree. He was old enough.
Whiskey used to fake his accent. Let's be honest about that.
I wouldn't say it's I wouldn't say it's necessarily faking. It's just
No, do
influence.
you know what it is? I feel like
It's just influence. Like last year, the whole of last year, Whiskey did not live in Nigeria, and he wouldn't
okay,
go
you
to
two,
somewhere
the
abroad.
whole of last year, you didn't live in Nigeria. Your accent is not changing.
Changed.
Your accent didn't change now.
No,
guy.
you don't understand what I'm saying. Like with somebody like Whiskey, there is a certain standard that he has to hold himself to. He can't go into maybe if
Nah,
it's
I disagree.
abroad.
What are you talking
I disagree,
about?
I disagree,
You're
bro.
when you go
I
into a room,
disagree.
you should represent yourself
Who
and
you
where
are.
you're coming from. And
But that's who he is, though.
authentic
No,
self.
That's who he is.
But there's-
No, it's faking the thing.
No one
That's
will
not
know.
faking
No one
it.
will know if it's pretense, but if it is
Yeah.
pretense, then that's not okay.
I'm
Because-
saying, yeah, that's why my argument is I don't think he's pretending because that's this is his journey from 17.
What are you saying?
It's
But
part of
there's
his journey.
people that come from Nigeria that are not Wizkid, like just normal people that move abroad. From the age of 13, people don't lose their accents, bro. Like
That's true.
People don't really lose their accents, bro.
To be fair, I came at 11
Yeah.
and I've got a different accent.
Yeah, but you
But-
went. Where did you go to straight away?
I grew up in Wigan.
Yeah,
But I, my friend, don't hate me. I have friends around the same age as myself, and we all lived in Wigan.
and they didn't lose their
And
accent.
their accent is still very strong.
I love it though, man. You have to keep the accent, man.
But
How does Olamide talk? He doesn't pretend.
Olade speaks the way he speaks.
My goat.
Yeah.
How many times he rarely
He
speaks
really
in public?
speaks facts.
That was the same thing that Shaketu was trying to do for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously, he now had to.
He's
I don't
on
know
a different
why.
level.
I don't know why he had to come out of his shell to start speaking and stuff, bro.
It's trying to break into Hollywood. You have to speak when you're out there. You have to let people
He's
know your
already-
voice and stuff.
when-
Like he's trying to be a prominent face
Figure.
out there. You get what I mean? But my
I'm
point
so proud
is,
of the boy, man.
absolutely proud. He's killing it. My point is that I like when a Nigerian, African, wherever you're from, I like when they're well spoken,
Yeah.
not faking it. Because you're like, oh, I can't date somebody that's faking their accent and stuff. That is not a problem. Like there was a time where I'm just like, I would not date a guy
That's
that's
faking it.
that's.
That sounds
They used to
Nigerian.
call it. What's what they used to call it?
Fresh.
Fresh off the boat.
Oh, fob.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Date a fob. No, man. That's our people, man.
I know.
That's our people. That's our
'Cause there was-
people.
how would I explain it? Okay, say for example, it's part of your journey. If you
Yeah.
come to another country and then you embrace their own culture too, in terms of like the way they speak,
Yeah.
I feel like it definitely has to have influence on you. It's just like a white person going back to Nigeria
And picking up the
and they're
Nigerian
picking
accent.
up Nigerian accent. It's
vernacular.
the same thing. I don't
hear
don't
you.
feel like
I hear
Wizkid
you.
is forming it. It's just
man.
influence. People that is
Do you
being
know what it
around
is? I just
over
don't like
a
the
long
way it
period.
I just don't like the way it sounds. That's all.
I
Okay,
don't
maybe.
because it's not natural to the ears.
Yeah,
it's
I don't
not.
know.
But when he was in Lagos, he said, "Okay, I hear it though.
you get
It
what I
depends on how
mean?
it sounds. If it just sounds very cringe,
Yeah.
it's
But
very
for me,
cringe.
Yeah.
even with the way Ashake was speaking, Ashake is not well spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody is. I know they might want to work with him in Hollywood, but if it's not Ashake,
Yeah.
they wouldn't work with him with this
Yeah.
kind of with the
way
so
he talks.
I feel like there's layers to it. You have to be well spoken. That's the first thing, and then if you want to start adding elements of other cultures to
And accents and stuff.
to
yeah.
you. But white people when they go to Nigeria, we don't sound like this. There's people like there's Nigerians that are very very eloquent.
Yeah.
They're very posh when they
Yeah.
speak. Like not everyone.
No, but
sound
like, let's say I like the example. Let's say there's a white guy that went to Nigeria, yeah, and he picked up the Nigerian.
That's
accent.
what.
Wait, hold on.
It's so annoying.
But it sounds bad.
Yes, it's
And I would feel
I'm
the
like,
same
bro,
way. Like, bro, we don't talk like
we
that,
don't
bro.
speak like-
I'm impressed though. I'm
I
impressed that
know
they,
that shit is
I'm
cringe to
impressed
me.
that they want
It
to speak
pisses
my
me off.
language and speak like me.
Be yourself, bro.
Yeah, just
Be
speak your
yourself, be
English,
yourself.
please.
I know, but to be fair, it's a double standard thing because when it's a Caucasian person that goes to Nigeria or something and they're trying to speak broken English and stuff,
Broken English is different.
but like they're speaking like a Nigerian person living in Nigeria. I'm like, it's cringe, but I'm
Very
impressed.
cringe.
I'm like, I like that. I like that you're trying to
It's
be
just
like
the way
me.
they do it in movies.
Yeah,
When they
do
get somebody
yeah.
that is non-Nigerian
And
to
try to
do
do the
that,
Nigerian
Nigerian, it's like, please, let me even try and play one. Let me try. If we still have time, I'll try and play one. Let me try to play one.
Like, we need to do that. So, Toripe, this is...
So let me play it first. I'm gonna
Okay, play the
Let
thing.
me play. But in terms, before I play this one, let's speak about that tweet. That
Okay.
said, what's that? What did that tweet say again? Alice, do you have it?
What's the tweet? No, you were going to get it.
So yeah, it says Afrobeats to the world, but what's left for Nigeria?
I saw this.
If the Nigerians in Nigeria cannot afford Afrobeats, who exactly is the music now for? Ticket prices are insane. Album rollouts barely consider local fans. Concerts are scarce. What exactly is happening to our beloved genre? So basically, that I've read the article. What they're saying is even the whole of last year, they only most of the artists, the big ones, they only had like concerts in December, and that's for there in December for like the whole of the year in Nigeria. So that means
It's not for the
yeah,
people
most of
in
the
Nigeria.
fans
It's
they're
for
only doing it.
foreigners.
Dirty December and all of that. Most of the people that are actually streaming the music in Nigeria, they don't even get to see these people in concerts.
Yeah.
Except for in December. Yeah. And even in December,
it's hard to get tickets.
It's very
tickets
are expensive.
Because there's a lot of people trying to get tickets. I think we need to go back to the drawing board with that one. We need to, because first of all, it is called Afrobeats. Fair enough, it's accepted in other countries and other regions of the world. It started from Nigeria, Africa. Let me tell you something, if you did not get famous in Africa, it's hard for you to get famous anywhere else. There was a time where you didn't agree with that, but it's cool.
No, I do.
There was a time where a lot of African artists, or Afrobeats artists, that were trying to do music abroad, like in London, in America.
You needed to blow in
They
Nige
had
first.
to go back to Africa to blow. Like Naira Marley was always making music.
Right.
He only became Naira Marley that we know today when he went back to Nigeria. Tiwa Savage was a backup singer for a long time. She only became
Tiwa X Factor or British Got Talent, one of the two.
She only became Tiwa Savage when she went back to Nigeria. Davido, before he became, he said he was making music in America, but he had to go back to Nigeria.
The Banj, Don Jazzy, the
Do you get what I mean? So there's a sauce and flavor that you will get from going back to Africa and Nigeria. Nigerian people, there's more of us, first of all.
Yeah.
There's more people that will listen to music. Yeah. But I think what's happening now is because the talent in Nigeria is too much.
Okay.
There's a new artist every day from every part of Africa. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like people now, artists now are now striving for more, which is going abroad, forgetting their core fans, their core base. Like, I watched this interview with Ashake, right? Someone was talking about Ashake and him leaving his label and Olamide and stuff like that. And they're like, Ashake doesn't have a core African fans. Do you get what I mean?
What do you say that? But like, when Ashake blew, he blew in Nige.
He blew in Nige, and now he's trying to dissociate himself from all Nige. Of that and trying to live. He's living in America now. Yeah. Do you get what I mean?
His music. The only reason I disagree with that is because Ashake's music is still very Nigerian, still very Yoruba.
Absolutely.
And I feel like when the musicians, like Wizkid is a prime example of disassociating from like Nigeria. Right. Like even the whole I'm not an Afrobeat artist thing. Right. That's like separate. But he makes music, and I don't feel like his music is for Nigeria.
He's not even Afrobeats. Like you don't get any sense of Afrobeats in his music.
I completely agree with what you're saying. It's like they've forgotten their core fan base, and I feel like the whole issue is that there's no appreciation for the fans.
Right.
It's more about, and obviously everybody's got their own personal journey and what they're trying to accomplish and do, but like, you've got to pay homage to the people that got you to where you are now. So I just think there needs to be a bit of emphasis from the artists. Like, cool, how are we giving back to Nigeria? Like, am I going to do 2-3 shows a year? What's the plan? What's the plan?
The reason why I actually mentioned Ashake in particular is because I feel like these next music and stuff, we're going to see a shift in his music.
We've started seeing it.
We've started seeing a shift in his music, especially because he's now living in America. You know, he's gonna have different producers and stuff like that. Making music in Africa gives you a different flavor. Do you get what I mean?
Facts.
Do you get what I mean? So I feel like we need to go back to the drawing boards with that. Whoever said that, you only need to be doing concerts abroad in London, doing your album releasing party abroad. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
From a business perspective though, as an artist, how would you feel hearing this? Like, you're thinking what's going to make sense financially,
right?
Doing shows
that's what the article actually points out, to say it's not the artist's fault. It's just that's where the money is. They have to go to where the money is. There's no money. The Nigerian music industry, they're not making any money anymore.
But I hear that.
You got to pay homage, man.
You still need to at least be accessible to those that brought you to the platform that you're on now.
Even Olamide, for example, like he used to do that Olamide
thing,
every year.
Yeah.
He's not done one for 4 years now.
But I feel like it's because he's
in a different stage of his
effort
career.
Has shifted a little bit in terms
I
of
don't understand that though.
I think he's now trying to be a manager, managing music, talent management.
But so you can use that platform you don't have to do the whole set anymore. Like when you're younger, you can now use it to bring
like a community thing.
Yeah, but it's like they're saying even the younger ones are saying, bro, even them people that are doing even Wizkid used to do.
Yeah.
Made in Lagos.
It wasn't made in Lagos. There was a name that they used to call it before.
There's no Wizfest.
Whiz Fest or something like that. It used to be every December on the beach, and it used to be very cheap. You could get tickets for like 5K.
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing people are talking about that they would still need and appreciate.
Yeah, but what now? These people are not doing it anymore. Even if you guys cannot do the whole set, bring
the young ones.
Because then that's what they used to do. They'll bring all their friends and everything. But now they're not. They said they did Lungu Block Party in Nigeria, and Ashake wasn't even there.
Because they don't rate Nigerians no more.
I mean, it's
sad.
Yeah,
it's very sad.
It's not. At the end of the day, it's not their fault. There's no infrastructure in place.
Everybody's just trying to be money focused now, and it's sad because it's like eventually it'll come to a place where you're making a lot of money, but there's not a lot of Africans in the abroad. There's more Africans in Africa.
Yeah, but the thing is, their music is also now getting to be like, if you see when Ashake came out. Even in the UK, it's now part of pop culture abroad too.
I think, he is. But I think,
it's only going to get to a certain level.
Try to focus on the international diaspora, fan base, never really works. The people that have longevity in our industry focus on homeland. So like
Davido. Davido's a prime example.
People that focus on making music for the people that they've always made music for, they last longer in the scene, bro.
Absolutely.
The UK taste changes a lot, bro.
Absolutely.
The UK changes, bro. 2 years from down the line, do you think people are still gonna?
I think so too.
I
can guarantee you 100%. 2 years from now,
Ashake is still good.
You see the way the way people are saying, "Oh, I'm Nigerian." Ashake this. 2 years from now, all of that is gone.
Exactly. And that's what I was saying
people are going to go back to saying, if you start rapping in Yoruba, in this UK, people are going to go back to start calling you, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. It's important to have that core fan base in Nigeria, Africa, because those people, they will always want to listen to Afrobeats.
Always.
100%. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, but our taste is fleeting, so... Well, we're one of them, are we not? It is.
Because you're influenced by so many. Even in 2 years' time, it might be the Caribbeans that will be back.
No, sorry.
In this thing.
So
you will still be listening to your Afrobeats.
No. There's no influence. My music taste isn't based on what's trending in the UK at all.
Okay.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Right. Yeah. But no, I feel
like majority of people in the UK, that's what they do.
Even the diaspora.
Trends. Yeah. Diaspora, and they jump on trends.
I think because we're such a social media age right now, so everything trending, people want to be a part of that new sounds and all of this. That's what I think is influencers. I hear that, but people still want to follow what's cool, what's trendy. So that's all. Whatever you take in from these platforms will influence you in one way or the other.
Exactly.
So let's be honest about that. So if an Afrobeat artist is not trending on TikTok or Instagram, and it's only people like Billie Eilish that you're seeing that they constantly, recently now, they started pushing Doechii. What's her name again?
Doechii
has been on my... But she won a Grammy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I saw that, okay, let me even watch.
On all platforms, Doechii was everywhere. Everywhere. Do you get what I mean? And if you constantly listen to that every time...
It's just the same way with what they're doing with MMS now. I don't know who started it, but...
It's coming back.
It's not coming back, but it's just... With that trend, that TikTok trend about UK girls. They use MMS for come with me for day in life.
What's that beginning line in the song? In this life,
come with me to take my trash out. So it's very easy for them to push the narrative.
A trend can really push us to the forefront of culture.
Yeah, it's actually very bad. It's very bad. So they'll offer time one scene.
I'm
scared.
Okay. So this segment is called
Masoyibo. Lagos meets London edition. Adewani Soapbox Studios.
So say it again. This segment is called
Lagos meets London Masoyibo.
Now.
Soapbox Studios.
Now. So
London Lawa. Soapbox Studios London.
Tishi branch in Nigeria.
Tishi, but on
my God's
wow, Yoruba mi gbano.
Kini reason to fẹ́ fi ṣí branch ní Nigeria? Why to feel pé ó wà important láti ṣí branch ní Nigeria?
Feel pé ó wà important.
O ti sọ important gbẹ̀yẹn.
Don't do that.
You want strike. You want strike.
You want 1,000, yeah.
You're timing us.
Mo rò pé ó wà very important.
O ti sọ important.
Mi mọ̀ ó wà pàtàkì.
Pàtàkì.
Ó wà pàtàkì ṣí branch sí
Kílódé.
Ibi tó bí mi. nítorí pé mo need láti wà connected sí roots.
Ó ti sọ connected in bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Mo ti sọ
ó dẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ó ń try.
Lọ strike kan. Ó ṣe kókó láti
wà. Kí ni Yorùbá fún connected?
Mi ì lè sọ.
Ó ṣe kókó kí o kó.
Kí ni what's gbòǹgbò? That's it.
Just use connected. I don't know connected. Ó ṣe tán because you cannot say ìbáṣepọ̀ is sex.
I just ó ṣe pàtàkì kí ni to feel connected to my roots.
So ìgbà wo ló padà lọ sílé?
Time tí mo padà lọ sílé last was 2021 fún ìgbéyàwó ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ṣé ibẹ̀ ló máa ṣe ìgbéyàwó tiẹ̀?
Mi rò bẹ́ẹ̀ ìyàwó mi fẹ́ lọ ṣe elopement kò fẹ́ lọ ṣe ó fẹ́ ṣe international wedding. So I need like.
Kí ni mọ́mì sọ sí yẹn?
Àti sọ.
Ti sọ mọ́mì máa dákú ni o. Mọ́mì máa dákú ni o.
Èmi náà mo máa ń face irú àwọn problem yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan especially pé mo dàgbà sí Nigeria so ti bá ń date èèyàn tó bá dẹ̀ ti wà serious especially tó bá jẹ́ èèyàn tó bá bí sí UK tó yẹ pé gbogbo ọ̀rẹ́ wọn family wọn wà ní UK but Nigeria ni wọ́n.
But ṣebí tó máa ń ṣe ní culture tàwa wọ́n ní pé tí ọkọ àti ìyàwó bá fẹ́ ṣe ìyàwó ibi tí wọ́n bá bí ìyàwó sí ló máa ṣe
wedding.
So
but èmi àti mọ́mì mi a ní bond a dẹ̀ ní agreement.
Ìyẹn máa
wedding day mi ni wedding wà very very important.
But ìyẹn máa le
díẹ̀. Ṣé Nigeria lè fẹ́ ṣe wedding yìí?
Ó máa ń jẹ́ problem hiccup. Ó máa ń jẹ́ hiccup. So but èmi ò mọ̀.
No, kí ni preference yín?
Preference ti tèmi. And you always do something. You always call me like I'm an old man, like I'm 40. 25 to 31, but you don't have to use it for me.
Kí ni preference ẹ? Kí ni preference ẹ? You're making me feel too old. No, but more understand mutual respect. But preference tèmi ni kó tó máa mú inú mọ́mì mi dùn. But tí mọ́mì ìyàwó ẹ bá ní pé no ibi báyìí ni gbogbo family wa wà o a máa ṣe síbi kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ o ní fẹ́ obìnrin.
Mi ò fẹ́ situation tó máa jẹ́ pé mo mọ mọ́mì mi ó máa ṣe wedding ní Nàìjíríà.
O máa ní láti padà lọ sí Nàìjíríà o máa ní láti padà lọ sí Nàìjíríà kó lọ mú ìyàwó wá lọ.
Ẹ lè ṣe wedding méjì. Ẹ lè ṣe kékeré sí London, ẹ lè ṣe kékeré sí Nàìjíríà like.
Yeah, but most of family ìyàwó Nigerian àwọn náà fẹ́ ṣe big wedding. So mo ní ọ̀rẹ́ kan ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe engagement wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ní kó wá fẹ́ àwọn right ó dàgbà sí Dublin but torí pé ó rò pé ó máa wà cheaper láti ṣe wedding Naija ó fẹ́ lọ ṣe Naija ṣé kí lẹ rí sí yẹn. Cool especially ó wà ní Dublin.
Ó dàgbà sí òun àtọkọ ẹ̀ dàgbà sí Dublin.
But wedding ẹyọ kan ló máa ṣe.
Wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe méjì as a Naija ò lè ṣe wedding kan.
No ṣe wedding méjì ló máa ṣe wedding ẹyọ kan ní Dublin.
Méjèèjì ló fẹ́ ṣe sí Naija.
Ó máa cheaper. Ó máa jẹ́ pé méjèèjì tó pa 100 times cheaper. Very very cheaper.
Ó ní Nigerian heritage ó lè lọ bẹ̀ náà.
But gbogbo àwọn gẹ̀ẹ́sẹ̀ tó máa ní kó wá.
So problem tó máa ń wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Nígbà tí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ṣe wedding kò sí a lot of our friends tó lọ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ only family ló wà ní wedding yẹn.
So tálẹ́ wá gbà sọ.
A few of them went but wọ́n.
Ẹ lọ háyà ẹ̀wọ̀n.
Ṣé ọkùnrin ni ẹ̀gbọ́n àbí obìnrin ni ẹ̀gbọ́n?
Ìyẹn yàtọ̀ díẹ̀.
But kí ló dé tó ṣe wedding Nigeria?
Well family ọkọ wọ́n gbé ní Nigeria àti a ní family tó pọ̀ ní Èkó.
But ọkọ ibo lọkọ ti dàgbà?
Nigeria.
Okay.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n báwo ni wọ́n ṣe máa ṣe meet.
Wọ́n pàdé wọ́n pàdé ní Naija.
No, just Nigeria. He was still in Nigeria when they met sha.
Okay, wọ́n ṣì wà Nigeria but to meet. Ó ti move sí bíbá nsìn.
Wọ́n gbé ní UK nsìn.
But which area wo ní UK?
Wọ́n gbé ní Leeds.
Kí ni balance yẹn? Ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ sí bíbá?
Rárá
òun náà wà ní èjì wo.
9.
Okay, so
ó ti dàgbà sí bíbá ẹ̀.
Àwọn problem máa ń wà tó bá yẹ pé ọkùnrin tó bá dàgbà ní Nàìjíríà àti obìnrin tó bá bí sí bíbá ẹ̀
culture shock. Yeah,
culture
but
clash and shock.
She's very Nigerian Yoruba girl.
9 years old, so
Yoruba girl.
Bro, ọmọ obìnrin tó bá bí síbí by as a Nigerian man, lè jẹ egungun níwájú wọn. Ọmọ àròbẹ ẹranko ni ẹ.
Ìwọ náà ṣe máa jẹ egungun ṣájà ní ẹni.
Tó bá bí ẹ ní Nàìjíríà.
Ṣájà ní ẹni.
Normal thing tó bá ti jẹ chicken tán wá rún egungun. Ṣé now
àbí wọ́n ti
unconsciously but mo ti stop.
Wọ́n ti bú yín. Wọ́n ti bú ẹ. Má máa jẹ egungun mọ́ o.
Bí fi máa fi ọwọ́ jẹun mi kì í fọwọ́ jẹun mi.
Èmi sì máa fọwọ́ jẹun wọn.
ẹ má lose culture yín.
Má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
Mo sì lè tap into anytime tí bá fẹ́ tap into.
Ó dẹ̀ yẹ ká lọ any show.
Oh yeah, now.
Any booking. That would have been nice.
Àṣẹ ti ní rice.
Yes, fries, jollof rice, everything from Nigerians.
Whoa! Shout out to Nigerians. Ẹ ṣé gan o. Owó yìí máa pọ̀ sí o.
Next time, I want to send the package.
But Nigerians all are very Nigerian. No man.
Ṣé wọ́n wọ́n?
No, very reasonable.
Very nice.
Tasty.
Ó dàbí ti Naija bí.
Ben.
Yeah.
Should be all like rice, you know.
I know.
Ó dà bó ṣe wà lẹ́yìn camera.
But
Peckham.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
I saw Yoruba bí yìí o.
I sorry about. We're done.
Morati.
Àti ṣe 2 minutes now.
Àti ṣe.
I told you guys to carry on.
Oya, ẹ̀yin tẹ̀sí wò wá ẹ fún wa ní ratings báwo la ṣe ṣe ṣó yẹ ká padà lọ sí Naija ká lọ kọ́ wa Yorùbá sí àbí àṣẹ dáadáa. Èmi mọ̀ pé èmi ṣe dáadáa ẹ̀yin méjèèjì rubbish lẹ̀ ń sọ lẹ́nu.
Ó ṣe okay now.
You won't pretend ìwọ tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá lánàá.
No. Because tí mo máa try láti explain fáwọn èèyàn but wọn kì í fẹ́ understand me. Even ìgbà tí mo wà ní Nàìjíríà. Dáàdì mi àti mọ́mì mi wọn kì í sọ Yorùbá sí mi.
Kí ni ẹ máa ń bí mi nú? Do you want to know why?
Mo dẹ̀ lọ sí private school.
Tí n bá bá ọkùnrin sọ̀rọ̀ Naija ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé láti Naija á sọ pé mi ì lè sọ Yorùbá. English nìkan
mi ò lè sọ Yorùbá yẹn ẹni náà ń parọ́ dẹ̀ máa lọ sí ọ̀run àpáàdì. Ó máa gbọ́ Yorùbá but kò ní ó lè máa fluent. Ó lè máa roll up the tongue.
Ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé láti Naija èmi tó dẹ́ pé mo ti dàgbà síbí ìjú ẹ̀ lọ mo sì lè sọ dáadáa kí ni reason tó lè sọ.
Some people don't speak Yoruba in Lagos now.
Mo mọ̀ pé
akọ nìyẹn akọ.
Kò kí ń ṣe akọ ní ìgbà tí èmi ṣe ń dàgbà. Mo lọ sí private school.
Èmi náà lọ sí òyìnbó ní headmaster mi.
Kí n explain ni terrain. Mo pé o lè lọ private school but private school tèmi British founder.
Òyìnbó ní headmaster mi mo dẹ̀ sì lè sọ Yorùbá.
Dúró jẹ́ kí n land. Jẹ́ kí n land òyìnbó Liam preparatory nursery and primary school.
Orúkọ yẹn gan.
Nínú tó bá tí dáàdi ẹ̀ bá ń drop ẹ̀ off tó bá gbọ́ lẹ́nu gate pé dáàdi ẹ̀ sọ Yorùbá fún ẹ̀ vernacular ọmọ sọ pé Mr. Ojulari why you speaking vernacular to your son? So nínú school náà o gbọ́dọ̀ sọ vernacular. Imagine tó bá dẹ̀ délé náà English daddy
I was school today my son.
Not even now, anything. My dad, anything he was. He never used to speak to me Yoruba.
Because I disagree completely.
Agbo English Yoruba la gbọ́.
Mi ò kò.
Kílẹ̀ sọ́mà.
Gbọ́ nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ.
Ṣé o gbọ́ Yorùbá ni?
No, mo gbọ́ but mi ò lè sọ.
Bí àwa ṣe ń sọ. But mi rẹ́rìn mo encourage ẹ.
On try.
Má ṣe lọ.
Ó ti sọ pé ní last episode wa ó sọ pé Nigerian people ní Nigeria because UK Nigerians they sometimes feel left out because even sometimes you're not fully accepted.
Àwọn UK Nigerians.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Nigerians tó bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé sí.
Okay.
Not even like UK Nigerians, like even Adejosh was saying it.
Okay.
He say
like Biawa.
No, like born here.
Okay.
Like Aka, like somebody like Aka. They were trying to say that we Like, yeah, because the kind of friends that we grew up around. Ejeki son English, the kind of friends that they grew up around, they were all born here, to maybe Caribbean friends. They were all born here. They're not cultured. They're not inclined towards their culture. And then when they now try to say, okay, they want to be inclined towards people like, they're taking the Nigerians, inclined towards people like us that actually, we make fun of them when they're trying to speak Yoruba. So they just feel like they are in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need Latin.
I hate that because they're neither here or there.
Yeah, like
because
you, for example, you can be here fully, and when you go to Nigeria,
I want to switch up.
Exactly.
I'm like, yes, but
you can be fully.
So,
you can be fully. You can be yourself. But them, if they go, Toba Soyuba, Toba de Nigeria.
You can be in UK fully, like UK culture. She feel like I fit in fully.
UK black culture.
Black culture.
I feel like and you know what I mean.
Èmi dàgbà pẹ̀lú àwọn òyìnbó. Irigan. So èmi mọ̀ bó ṣe máa ń blend bí chameleon ló máa ń pè mí. So
makes sense. What necessary fún ibi tẹ́ ń gbé.
There's certain aspects of black British culture that I wouldn't necessarily that fall into, but
the
like,
person
overall,
that has to translate this Yoruba man Shegun.
Yeah, but overall, overall,
you can hang, bro.
You can hang, exactly. I can hang. So
I have a question. I saw it was a trending topic on Twitter.
Yeah.
So,
it's always Twitter.
so basically, let's say you're going out with someone, like you're much older, you're the 50-year-old man, maybe 40-year-old.
Why am I the man?
I'm the 50.
No.
I'm the 50-year-old.
The 4-year-old that you don't mind marrying, let's say you're going out with him.
Yeah.
He wants your friends to call him like uncle. Take the floor. What do you think?
That's not part of black.
I've got an even juicier one. But we'll answer this one, but I'll give you a juicier one.
That's not even black. But wait, in what terrain is this in?
He's
a Yoruba man.
But this can only run in Nigeria.
No. The one that I'm going to give you next, it's in this country.
No, let's assume it's a guy that he just came from Nigeria.
Yeah, and he's now in the UK.
He's lost.
Uncle, get back on the plane.
He's lost.
But
He's lost.
It's
For our
like
friends to be calling you
uncle.
Uncle something, uncle his name.
What?
Uncle Babe.
Even me sometimes, if I'm speaking to like a 23-year-old in this country, and the way they're speaking to me sometimes, like a girl, like obviously was speaking, like having a conversation.
Do you feel disrespected sometimes?
No, I don't feel disrespected, but it's just
you notice it's like
the Nigerian. It's just the Nigerian somewhere there.
You know
but obviously, you blend in.
You know what's interesting is that when I was still living in Nigeria, even though like we still had the same age gap and stuff, my siblings used to call me Auntie Okwe. I used to go by Okwe at the time in Nigeria.
What's the age gap though?
So my sister is 1 year younger than me.
Auntie Okwe?
Yeah. And my brother is...
That is strict.
Yeah. And my brother
used to call you Auntie.
Absolutely. Verify it. And my brother is 4 years younger than me. And they used to call me Auntie Okwe.
Yeah, but your brother Nigeria. I can understand.
But when we moved here and obviously did the name change and stuff, and I go by Alice, they literally just call me Alice.
Yeah, but you're blended into that's culture, UK culture. That's it's exactly.
But what I was gonna say is this is a true life story.
But wait, this just to not like that one.
Dismiss the
in Nigeria probably. Not
if you're my boyfriend. Why would my friends be calling you uncle?
Wait, he wants them to call her uncle.
I'm dating you, and you want my friends to call you uncle something.
It's too strict.
What are we doing?
Is that not madness?
It's madness.
It's the age gap. That's
uncle, then you have no business dating me.
That's what I.
You have no business dating me.
There's a substantial gap.
Like how old?
What would the wife now be?
But 10 years old though.
Sir.
But I do understand. If it is Nigeria, I can understand.
I don't understand
Not in this day and age.
Even in Nigeria, I don't understand it.
I've seen this day and age.
I've seen it. They'll be like,
unless he's stupid rich.
Yeah, obviously.
Even though, like, you're my boyfriend, my friends need to become like whatever I do to you, that's what my friends are gonna emulate. If I'm calling you by your name like Femi, my friends are they're gonna be like maybe Mr. Femi or something. So you know that's the way we get around things by saying Mr. Femi.
I can picture the scene. I can picture the scene.
If it's like
your friend is coming into my house. Femi. So you go and get
If
your
she's
friend.
like a 25 years old girl,
yeah, and
he's like in his 40s,
Nah.
even the girls, because of courtesy in Nigeria, they'll be like, even if it's they wouldn't like courtesy, but they would be like, brother
exactly.
Femi,
Femi.
Mr. Femi, but they wouldn't call him by his name.
house.
I don't think they'll
True
call
life
him.
story. This is somebody that
Well,
I know.
in UK, wherever that is that can never run.
That can't run in the
Can
UK.
never run
You
in
need
the
to
UK.
go back to Nigeria.
You wouldn't even have the mind to tell a black British girl
They'll just-
that you want
they'll
your
look at
friend.
you like,
you're
"Yo,
definitely mad.
Don't be scared of them though.
Who's that?
The black British girls, bro.
Bro,
Don't be scared,
I'm scared of black.
But true
I'm
life
scared of
story,
them.
Be scared,
true life
bro.
story. Along the same line of this, I know the story of a sister is dating a man slightly older, but that sister has asked. Well, that man who's older than both of them, also older than his girlfriend, has asked his girlfriend to tell his sister, her sister, sorry, to call him uncle or sir. Like, that's your sister's boyfriend.
Wait,
How old is the younger sister?
There's like literally just like 2 years difference between them.
But what's
wait.
Bro, I think it's the same issue of brother. Like maybe don't call him by
Like
his
say
name.
say brother.
Yeah.
wait.
brother.
It depends on. At the end of it will still boil down to terrain.
Is it
This
Nick?
happened and they're abroad.
Okay.
What country though?
Don't worry about that. I'm not
It can be Ghana. It can run in
in their
Ghana.
abroad.
Ghana is abroad to Nigeria.
Zambia.
It can be
In
South
their abroad
Africa.
as in like the diaspora.
Wait. So let me get. Can you reload?
So
it?
there's two sisters, right?
Okay.
The older sister's dating an older guy, slightly older, right?
Slightly older than R.
Yeah, than
Okay,
herself,
so definitely
right?
older than the
And
younger
between
sister.
the sisters, there's 2 years, maybe 3 years
Okay.
gap between them. So the boyfriend has gone to his girl saying, "Can you get your sister to call me brother? Because her just calling my name like that does not
All
run
these
with me."
things just making Nigerian people sound very, very
No, but
like
it's part of
that
culture,
thinking. No, that one is not part of culture.
No, it is though. It is, bro. Cause like even me, like my sister's husband, I wouldn't just call him by his name.
How old is he?
How old is he? He's over 30.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, though, like-
they're saying 2 years gap.
No, she's saying the
Between
guy
the
is
sisters.
the 2 years gap between the sisters.
The sisters, but
and the guy
not-
is older than the older sister.
Yeah.
So
Like let me put some ages to it. Let's say the guy is 35
Right.
and the girl's 28 and the younger sister's 26.
25.
Bro, you can't
if
just
the
call
younger
me-
sister is still 25, she can call him by his name.
I think so.
She can
I
call him by his
agree.
I'm
name.
not saying she
Even
can't.
only if
We're
she's
in
like
the
a teenager.
abroad.
I'm not saying
Like
she
Both of,
can't.
the both of them can work in the
No,
office.
but
Yeah.
we're
In the same
we're
office.
pretending like we don't have a culture that we come from where
No.
Even in Nigerian culture.
your sibling was 1 year younger than you, calling you. And
But
stuff
that
like
was Nigeria. It's different.
Bro,
scene.
like, but that's our culture.
I hear that.
We
I
don't
hear
come to a
that.
new place and say we
And
drop
let go
everything
of our
about culture.
culture.
No, bro, it's not.
I hear that.
It wasn't wrong in Nigeria. It's not wrong now because we're in the UK.
Even in Nigeria, I don't think if she was like 16 years old, then yes, you can. It
so
can
a
be
25-year-old can be calling a 35-year-old by his name. Family.
Yeah,
Family,
It
bro.
depends on the relationship.
Even if it's
Okay,
your
so for
uncle,
example-
even if it's your family member, you wouldn't just say
Yeah.
Femi, bro.
I-
That's your uncle.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So if I'm 20, let's say for example, I'm 31. My
Yeah.
junior, but I have one younger brother. He's 20. Tosola is 27.
You don't know your
this year.
brother's age.
Tried.
27 this year, and I start dating. I get married to a girl that's 25.
Why are you doing that?
Why can I not get?
No.
I can definitely get married to a girl that's 25.
Fair,
100%.
Yeah.
I get married. So good.
She be calling him.
She be calling brother Tosola. Bro, they're meant to be like friends. Even the 25 and 35 years old.
But
They're
that's
meant to be like friends. Like
25
yo,
and
like,
35 years old.
yeah, what you saying?
I'm
how
not saying
far?
they can't be like friends, but like
Obviously, there would be
Some
there
level
would be
of respect.
There would
Level
be
of
respect,
respect.
but it doesn't have to be in
But-
brother.
but it's not like that. It's bro, like bro. But it's
Yeah,
not,
bro. Like, oh, that's my big bro.
bro,
Exactly.
But you wouldn't call him his name. You could like I wouldn't be, bro. I couldn't.
You could give him a pet name.
I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine being on the phone to my sister's husband and calling him by his name. Bro.
What's his name? If you
Victor.
don't- Vic. Yo, Vic. What you saying? What you saying? No, there has to be.
Out of respect, and I don't even think he would mind.
Yeah,
He wouldn't
that's what I'm
mind.
saying.
So
what do you
Depends on the
call him?
person.
I call him bro. I call him bro, or I call him bro.
Yeah,
Victor.
bro. That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
it's just like,
How far, bro? How's it going?
Yeah, so you're not saying, hello,
not-
sir.
I'm not
Hello,
saying
sir. sir.
But sometimes when
I'm
I'm texting him, Happy New Month, sir.
that one is now on you. You're too respectful.
No, but there's nothing as too respectful. That's our culture.
I have an auntie.
Yeah.
And her husband is like maybe
he's 40s.
He's 40s. Like,
bro,
what you say? I've never called him sir. Uncle Dele, good afternoon, sir.
No, but you're
never.
No, but you're 30 though, bro.
Not even now.
When I'm 30, I'll call him bro.
They've been married for like 4 or 5 years now.
So even when you were 25,
I used to call him bro. Like,
yeah, bro is fine.
Bro
but
is different.
It's not his
but
name.
I've never called him sir.
But you've never called him his name though.
Okay,
and also,
I've
never called him his name, and that's what the tweet is saying. Like, call me something. My name,
Brother Femi,
bro.
Uncle Yemi.
That's some bloody respect.
I don't think respect is even about that though.
It's part of our culture, man.
But yeah, I understand that bit. Like you can't definitely you cannot call the name.
What do you want your kids to call you? Dad.
My name.
Really?
Yeah, when we
OJ.
OJ.
Yeah. OJ, not Simpson.
No, obviously not Simpson. Obviously,
you want your kids to call you OJ.
You want your kids to just learn on console OJ, or not even Daddy OJ.
Obviously,
yes,
they will call you Daddy.
Yeah, but
not like
from what age?
I mean, whatever age they feel comfortable. The thing is, okay, maybe because we need to understand ourselves. Like I call my dad to use OJ.
Yeah, you call him OJ.
I call him OJ.
Yeah, sometimes
like my mom is Grace. I call Grace Alpha.
Yeah.
So to be fair, I guess it depends on your relationship.
That's closeness, though.
Hold on. It depends. Like I was gonna say, your relationship. Because when I'm joking with my mom, I'm just like Dorcas. But I won't just be like Dorcas.
Yeah.
But like just call her Dorcas. But if it's joking,
it depends.
This is not even jokingly. If I'm messaging my dad, it's like OG Alpha. Like if it's serious, OG Alpha. Grace.
This one's different too.
Grace Alpha. Like that's how we speak.
That's the senior.
Even my mom.
That's the senior man.
Even my mom, if she wants to refer, she say, have you spoken to OJ Senior today? That's my dad. OJ Junior, that's my junior brother, and me.
Even she's
OJ.
putting respect on your dad's name, but you are just saying OJ.
No. Like sometimes I can say, OJ Senior. Like, how's your week been? Like, how they go?
Do you call him dad?
Sometimes, like.
It depends.
It depends. Like maybe if it's sometimes if it's like getting onto me to do something for him, I'd like daddy. Like just give me. Yeah, exactly. Just chill. But obviously I wouldn't say chill. Like I would type in a way like daddy, I've been busy. I would do this. That's not it. I know that's not the time to
not
use
to call him OJ.
So that there's an element of respect there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's been enjoyable conversation.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
It was a
Thank
pleasure.
you so much for having us.
We love it's very, very in tune. Like you see, there's Men Mount. Now we've given you this one if you wanted to keep it, but I'll still try and get him to sign it.
Thank you very much.
In touch with the manager. Hopefully,
it's been fun, man. We enjoy having you guys here. So whenever you feel like it,
100%.
Come back again.
It's very
free studio on you.
And
free session on you.
I'll send you the wedding invite, guys.
It's very.
Do you hear that? I'm gonna come back to this video on your wedding day.
Yeah, you can put it on the real.
Where are you guys planning to?
I'm jumping.
I'm not jumping. I'm just saying we'll be there either ways.
We'll be there. No, this was enjoyable.
Do you watch ball?
No, I don't really. But I play ball though.
I swear I heard. Let me not say what I heard.
Yeah, pun.
That's what I heard.
No, I wouldn't say. I'm not that kind of human being. Just speaking that kind of rough pun.
That's what I heard. But this was such a lovely, enjoyable conversation. Thank you so much. And see you guys later. Make sure you are liking, commenting, and subscribing to Lagos Meets London on all platforms. All platforms network. Why was I looking at that camera? Make sure you are liking, commenting, and subscribing to us. We are on all streaming platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all and all. Thank you so much for another beautiful episode.
You need a studio space. So
yes.
You can see how fine it is.
This is a beautiful space.
Hey, go watch our episodes. Me and the boys, we have a great time.
Amazing. One of the best podcasts out there. I'm telling you. What do they call it? Black Boy Fun? Black Boy Joy. Yeah.
Black Boy
I just
Joy.
want to see young black men enjoying themselves. Life hasn't hit them yet. So let them enjoy themselves.
Until we turn 31.
I honestly, man, I hope you guys would just make money out of this. Do your thing before you even done 30 at all.
Yeah.
Brother OJ, I can't call you by your name.
I'm screaming.